Lately, I've been streaming my bike rides, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been wanting to upgrade my streaming setup for a while now, and I thought I'd make a video about how it is right now and what upgrades I'm going to be doing for my next stream, basically. The good thing about my current setup is that basically anyone with a phone and an internet connection can get going. I use an app called IRL Pro, which allows me to stream an SRT signal to my computer at home, and my computer then sends it to Twitch. The app does add a lot of other features, but I don't really use them at all. The good thing about using this system and streaming from my phone to my computer and from my computer to Twitch is that when stream eventually dies or my phone loses connection, the actual stream on Twitch doesn't die. It just goes black, or with the use of some other software, you can have it automatically switch to a BRB screen. And then eventually when your phone reconnects, everything's fine. This setup has been pretty great. And one of the major flaws that it does have is battery life. Having your phone as a control unit and stream overlays, chat phone, what else do I do with it? I navigate with it because I'm riding a bike. Having your phone do all of that together drains its battery pretty fast. And I could push it to about 4 hours with an external battery, but that's about it. And in my case, that meant I could ride a bike, get to a location, but then I wouldn't have any more time at that location to really walk around or explore. Not a major flaw, but another problem it has is internet connection or internet stability. But that's pretty dependent on your ISP or your provider and the coverage that they have in your location. So yes, there's some upgrades to be made over there, but it's quite dependent on your situation. One last thing that I have major problems with is stability. I have this phone mounted on my handlebars using one of these like quick release brackets that just mounts to your handlebars, and it's fine. It's quick and easy. I can take it off whenever I want to, but because the phone is not made to be stable in footage or be stabilized electronically, you can feel every bump in the road. And because I live in Belgium, there's a lot of bumps in the road. So what's next? What upgrades will I do? I've been doing a lot of research, and I've made some purchases. I've set up some things here and there, and my current system has now turned into this. Where do I start? I think we start where everything starts, with the camera. I got a good deal on the DJI Action 4 off of Facebook Marketplace, and this thing is pretty good. Footage is stable. It has UVC out, which means I can use it as a webcam, and I can also film with it. So basically it becomes not only a streaming camera, but also a recording camera for clips or even shorts. The actual streaming is done through a Orange Pi 5 Plus in this case, and I'm not going to go into the technicalities of this because, well, one, I hardly know how it works. I just follow the tutorial, which I will link in the description below. So if you want to know how to set this up, go and follow that. It's a good one. It's easy. It seems complicated, but it's not really. This just basically takes a video signal. In our case, it takes the webcam signal from our DJI Osmo 4 into here. It also takes a microphone input, and it sends it over SRT to anywhere you want. Could be your computer, could be stuff like IRL Toolkit, or directly to a website. Since our camera is in webcam mode, we don't need to power it separately. We can power it through the USB cable that connects it to the Orange Pi, and we power the Orange Pi with a simple external battery. I still need to test this out extensively. I've done one test ride with this, and in like an hour and a half, it depleted 18%. This is 25,000 milliamps. So it should run us at least 3 hours, I think, on one battery. I need to do longer rides, so don't pin me on that. I'll let you know if I do know the limits of one battery, and that will be in the next update, I think. And then network is still a bit of a thing. I'm still using my phone as a network modem almost. Instead of using a wireless hotspot, I use a USB tether, which basically means I use a USB cable to connect my phone to the Orange Pi, and through a USB tether, I do get a little bit of a more stable connection than I would with a wireless hotspot. And all of that fits into a backpack that I got from Decathlon. This one is made for mountain biking. It used to come with a water bladder, which allows me to route cables easily through the backpack without having them be all over the place. It's lightweight, it's made for cycling, so it doesn't really impede on your shoulders or your back when you're on the bike. From the one ride that I did, it is more stable, the footage more stable, network's more stable. It's not perfect just yet. We could do a little more in the network department for sure. Battery life, I assume, is still going to be fairly similar to just having the phone. But it is more redundant, and hot swapping a battery on this setup is a lot easier than on the phone. So with a little bit of trickery, we should get a lot more hours out of this. But if you guys have any ideas, any tests that we need to do, any upgrades that we possibly could do for this setup, if you guys have experience with mobile streaming and streaming backpacks and just gear in general, let me know. So I hope you're as excited as I am. I'm looking forward to doing longer rides, but also to show more about the world with the people that are in my chat. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about this setup. Next thing that I'm probably going to do is upload a couple of VODs, one from the phone, one from the streaming setup, and then we can kind of compare the two, both in quality, but also in just, you know, it's like a progress update. So look forward to that. I'll see you all in the next update, where I think batteries are the next thing, and see how I can improve on that.